We got foot fondler. I can't even read this seriously, bro. Foot fondler gets caught in front of his dad. EWU body cam. Now, I don't know if that means he got caught fondling toes in front of him or... Yo, all that being said, man,
We're going from looking at feet, looking at shoes, stealing some shoes, and now we're touching people and breaking into their rooms.
Whoa!
It's like
breaking into rooms to play with feet?
Entering their rooms and touching their feet and legs, that's this step. What would be the next step after that?
What started out as a burglary turned into a nightmare for multiple women on what should have been a relaxing 4th of July weekend. A resort nestled on the coast of Lake Tahoe, Nevada, became the center of this bizarre crime spree during the nights of June 30th and July 3rd, 2022. The events earned the assailant the nickname Foot Fondler. The escalating nature of his crimes leaves investigators asking what drove him to commit these strange acts, and what was he planning to do next?
I don't know why I would do it. It was really stupid.
Do you think you'll be able to stop?
It's August 1st in the
Look at
residential
him.
neighborhood of
Chat,
Atwater,
does he look like
California,
a? Does he look like
where
an
two
FF, bro?
investigators
Does he look like an FF, bro? Hold on, gang.
planning to do next.
I don't know why I would do it.
Oh my goodness. If it isn't the foot fondler himself. Yo, I ain't lie, bro. People on Earth have all types of kinks, bro. It would be nothing wrong, you know, he had his girlfriend, you know, and they was into that sort of thing, bro. But forcefully breaking into somebody's home and tickling their toes is crazy work, bro.
It was really stupid.
Come on, man. Come
It's
on, man.
August
Control
1st
your
in the
urges.
residential neighborhood of Atwater, California, where two investigators with the Douglas County Sheriff's Office have traveled over 200 miles to serve a fugitive warrant. Nearly a month after the incidents that terrorized the residents of Lake Tahoe,
Terrorized?
investigators prepared to question 20.
Wait, you searched up his feet fondler? Wait, his mugshot? Wait, hold on. No, there's no way. There's no way. Hold on, I gotta Google. Bro, there's no way you type in foot fondler and he come up, bro. Hold on. Oh, snap. Hold on, gang. Foot fond. But why does he keep... I'm trying to... I don't know. Alright, here we go. Foot fondler. Foot fondler to serve prison time at the break. Oh my goodness! This was in 2020. Yo. Yo. Bro, this seemed like something out of a cartoon, bro. It's just no way this is real, bro. It's just no way this is real. Bro, deputies looking for the foot fondler. Bro, that's his villain name? Oh my goodness, dude. Come on, man. Come on, man.
6-year-old Mark Anthony Gonzalez, leading to an unusual conversation with
26?
disturbing insights and
Grown-ass man, by the way.
The following
Tickling
footage has never been seen before.
Tickling
Hey, Mark.
toes.
Yes.
Hi, Mark. I'm Detective Jenkins.
How good did the feet have to look for you to break in somebody's house?
We're gonna walk this way and just have a conversation.
Yo, I mean, I'm a
Mark,
fan of white toes, but not enough to break in somebody's crib to touch them.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about your vacation?
We just went over there to, have a good time 4th of July weekend. We just went over
Have
there.
a good time.
We normally go every year, 4th of July. We went boating and just things like that. Wanted to have a good time. That's it. Nothing too big.
The officer is well aware that Mark's definition of a good time goes beyond boating on the lake, but before she confronts him with what she knows, she first informs him of his Miranda rights. But Mark chooses to be anything but silent.
So I'd like to talk to you about some of your activities while you were up in Lake Tahoe. Okay. Specifically the rooms that you went into with the women and touching their feet. And before you tell me that you didn't do anything like that, I'm going to tell you this is your one opportunity to be straightforward with me, okay? I know that it was you because you left your fingerprints behind.
According to victim statements, on the nights of July 2nd and 3rd, Mark entered 2 separate rooms at the resort through unlocked sliding glass doors. One woman described waking up as her blankets were being lifted from her body. while another was awoken by the sensation of someone rubbing her legs and feet.
No, chat. Hold on, lock in, hold on. What just happened?
Mark entered 2 separate rooms at the resort through unlocked sliding glass doors. One woman described waking up as her blankets were being lifted from her body.
Bro. Bro, it's
we
not
all love
funny.
the white toenails and fingernails, and yes, we are breaking into play with them.
No, we are not. No, who is we? Who is we? Oh, Shotty said she felt the blanket being lifted from her body.
While another was awoken
Lock
by the
Steve from
sensation
Minecraft up in prison
of someone rubbing her legs and feet.
Bro, come on, dude. Bro, that's somebody's mom. Bro, imagine, and not only that, bro, they're on vacation. Imagine somebody break inside your mom vacation home, lift up her blanket, and start playing with her legs and feet. Come on, man.
The officers will soon confront Mark with more disturbing details from these incidents.
This
but for
overly
now,
disturbing.
they continue to question him about his deranged motive.
No, you wouldn't have.
So I
see you gonna sleep through it till he put one in his mouth. Y'all think he just touched and played with the toes? How much you wanna bet he sucked somebody? It's one of them piglies, one of them piggly wigglies, bro.
Don't understand.
You're not sleeping through that.
I'm
telling you.
Understand. I've never met you. I don't know anything about you.
Yeah.
So
he probably thinking about what her toes look like right now.
Just out of dumbness. Just, I don't know why.
Dumbness.
It was really stupid.
Well, and I mean, I'm sure you can appreciate 4th of July. There's a ton of women up there. Why those rooms? Why did you
$600?
Every room looks the same. It was out of dumbness that I did it.
Stop right there.
I don't know why.
I don't even want to ask you why you just said that amount of money. I don't want to know.
How did you get into the rooms? I mean, how did you decide? I guess pick the room or decide
what room. Every room looks the same. I honestly did think
Sonny, I'm gonna catch you next straight to
it. Supposed to come back into, but they all look in that resort like they're all the same room and stuff. But I just went in just through the back.
Mark can't seem to decide whether he entered their rooms by mistake or if he had a more nefarious purpose.
Bro, that was not a mistake.
Gives no attention to his excuse.
Bro, that was not a mistake.
Yeah. And then the ladies explained to me that you were rubbing their legs and their feet. What's the deal with that?
Just a dumb thing that I have. It's like a little fetish thing that I got going on.
I don't know you, so explain it to me. Just explain it to me. No judgment. No, zero judgment.
It's like a big thing that I got going on. It's like like a foot fetish, you want to call it.
Okay.
And it's stupid.
Have you done anything like this before?
No.
Mark is quick to deny it, but it will soon be revealed. This isn't the first.
I genuinely want to know, bruh. Like, as a man, we love women.
Someone in chat is into feet. They shouldn't be at the meet and greet. Crying face emoji.
That's what I was gonna say, bro. Like, as a man, bro, we love women. As a straight man, of course, we love women's bodies. But what makes a nigga look at toes and just get off to that? You feel me? Like, what makes somebody want to goon to toes? Like, how does that end up? How does that develop? That just confuses me, bruh. What can you really do with toes?
Foot fetish would land him in hot water with the police. For now, the officer attempts to figure out his state of mind and learns something that may suggest Mark's crimes are escalating.
What was the draw, or what was exciting about it for you? Was it the feet themselves? Was it the excitement of the I shouldn't be doing this? What was the deal with that?
Honestly, I really don't know. It's just like wanting to go the next step, Just, I don't know.
What's the first step?
Well, just like watching
I hear you say
things.
that you have a foot fetish. Okay, what kind of stuff do you watch?
Just like dumb, like just random,
like regular, or is there like I don't know?
It's just,
is there like
it's just regular? It's just
what?
Well, there is
foot corn.
I just normally just do the regular.
Have you
foot corn?
Anything like that, like stolen shoes?
I love a female with
shoes,
nice feet,
like that?
but not goon level.
I bought shoes from women and stuff, like online and all that.
The officer isn't simply making an educated guess about his activities. While she's keeping her awareness of Mark's history close to the vest for now, she'll soon explain what she knows about the case in shocking detail. In the meantime, as Officer Jenkins continues to question
Somebody
Mark,
once
Officer
asked me to
Schultz
send
decides to
feet
call in for
pics.
backup to prevent an uncomfortable situation from unfolding when a family member begins
SMH,
watching
bro.
the encounter
That's
from
all
a
I
distance.
got to say, bro.
Hey,
SMH.
could you ask a unit to meet us over here? Yeah, we're going to be doing that here
Bro
shortly.
got a
so we
block
just,
here. Y'all
like,
say
for
you got a
black and
little
white, we got a
Roblox
family
head.
member that's out here just for a cover for
Not even
us.
Roblox. Wait, is it Roblox? Yeah, a little Roblox
It's
here.
just like a thing that I have going on, and I know it's not the right thing,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Unfortunately, no, it's
Yeah.
not.
Come on, man.
Have
You
you
broke
have you
inside
spoken
somebody's
with
crib.
someone about?
I was talking to a therapist.
Lifted
but,
up they
it's been a
blanket.
while.
Okay.
Yeah, a few things. How to try to cope with it. Wear a little, wristband and stuff to kind of cope with that
Wristbands.
situation.
While the use of a wristband is a documented tactic used by some psychologists to mitigate unwanted behaviors, it's interesting to note that Mark does not appear to be wearing one.
When you say to wear a wristband to like,
Where is it?
Like, if I do get into that stage, I'll normally, try to wear it, and it'll snap me out of things doing, weird things like that.
Wait, but if you in the feet,
been doing weird things.
wouldn't
like
you
that
be
for
into your
some
own
time?
feet
No,
though?
just.
Or am I
watching-
tweet?
just
I don't
watching,
know.
Like I said,
I'm not
watching
in. I don't
just
know.
kinda copes with
Like,
it.
what does he think about his own feet? Is his own feet not enough?
Yeah.
How long have you had the foot fetish?
Honestly, like more than 7 years.
Okay.
It's been a while.
And how old are you? 26, right?
26.
Okay, so before you were an adult.
Yeah.
How did you, I guess,
People just like have their own thing, Like,
Yeah.
I guess
what's
that's
the
how
first time that you remember having like
Pillsbury
a
dope
thing
boy
for
liking
feet?
feet
Like, how
is
did you discover
wild.
it?
It's
I
insane.
honestly have no idea. I think I might have seen something that I liked during watching something like that. And it
Okay.
just
Seen something
stuck
you
with
liked?
me
Just
for,
stuck with you.
for a while. Yeah, it just
Okay.
never went away.
After gaining some insights into Mark's
What?
compulsions,
So-
the officer circles
so
back
he
to
was
the incident
gooning,
that brought them to
saw
his
some
front door
feet,
and
thing,
refers
it
to an
just stuck
earlier
with him.
statement he made that has some deeply unsettling implications.
You know that you have this foot fetish, and then this was because you wanted to, I think you said, take the next step.
Yeah.
So entering their rooms and touching their feet and legs, that's this step. What would be the next step after that?
Well, I mean,
He looked like Lord Farquaad. That's accurate.
something going
That's
on
actually
with like
accurate.
Was there more that you were wanting to do that you didn't?
No.
Please forgive the personal nature of my questions, and I know it might be awkward talking to a female. If you prefer to talk
No,
to
no,
me,
it's fine.
I appreciate your honesty. I do. No judgment from me. Okay, no matter what we talk about, zero judgment. Okay, we all have our stuff, right?
Yes.
When you were in the rooms with the women, there was some thought that perhaps you were
Fact.
were you
No.
He dead pay for OF
Watching,
facts.
watching,
Factual.
touching
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, touching
Whoa.
yourself. Okay,
Whoa.
No, just watching them.
watching
Not,
them.
and yeah.
Okay.
Mark struggles to
Bro,
get his
let's
story
keep it so
straight,
real, bro.
and the officer is in
He was
bind.
rubbing them feet, beating his meat. I did not even mean to rhyme.
No, I just went in there and had it done.
I did not mean to rhyme. But he
Well,
definitely was doing both of
And Mark,
those.
this is the part where let's just be honest with each other, okay? I don't think that you went into a random room.
We're
I don't
definitely the
think that
number
you're
one
into
customer
guys'
for
feet.
Feet Finder.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think you're into guys' feet.
Yeah.
So I think that you probably knew that it was a woman, and I'm not judging you, okay?
Actually,
but
I really didn't know, because it was so dark.
You didn't know.
so did you just
You
randomly
didn't
start
know.
checking doors and find one that's unlocked, or what?
Yeah.
How many times do you recall doing that? Obviously, I know the answer, but I'm going to see if you can be honest with me. How many times do you recall doing that?
Yeah.
Going into
Tier
a
list is
woman's
crazy.
room, rubbing her feet and her legs,
Tier list is crazy.
or trying to.
This is the only first
Y'all think he
time
play with his
first
own
time I've
feet?
done
That's
it
what I'm
like
saying.
that.
It's his
Mark's
own
heavy
feet.
emphasis
Oh,
on
he
the
said
word
they just
there
said he
is
don't like
troubling,
man
to say
feet.
the least, and
Women
begs the
feet
question:
specifically.
was it really his first time?
When you were up in Tahoe, I understand that.
Yeah.
How many times while you were there?
Just twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Twice?
Did you try to get into another room, but the door was locked? There was actually 3.
He definitely did.
Just once that I went in.
Oh, my
For the
goodness.
one that was open.
This would turn out to be a lie. Mark may have been
Let it
stopped
be a
at
lesson,
one
chat. You
locked
go on
door,
vacation,
but
make
it did
sure them
little to
doors
slow
is
him down,
locked.
as he
Or
brazenly
you might
broke
get your
into
toes
not one,
tickled at
but
night.
2 other rooms.
Okay.
Yeah.
You went in the ones that were
Yeah.
open. Okay. So 2 times, and then only went in the ones that were open.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, you kind of hit the nail on the head. Going into a woman's room
Yeah.
without their permission, touching them without their permission, that's a crime. I'm sure you understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know why I would do it
definitely
like I
is.
said. It's like
No,
stupid.
I hear you. I hear you what you're saying, and it sounds to me like this is something that you've been kind of battling for some
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are your
Battling?
parents aware of the struggle that you
They
have?
are.
Battling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do they know what you did in Tahoe?
Yeah.
Just tell them.
They do.
Okay, when did you tell him?
Well, they found out. I didn't tell them.
Oh,
They found out.
how did they find out?
My sister told them, you know, hey, there's this thing going on over there.
And then they figured it out?
Yeah, because
through the news?
my past. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your sister saw the news?
Yeah.
Kind of called you out on
He
it?
has a sister too?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you call me? Well, why you make me drive all the way here? Why don't you call me? Come on now.
Scared.
She's
I know, I get
joking
it.
with
I
him?
get it. And I understand where you're coming from. And unfortunately, you are going to
The
have
toe
to
tickler
be held
too.
accountable for your crimes. Okay. So I have a warrant for your arrest.
Okay.
Oh, man.
I do appreciate your honesty. Thanks for the conversation. I think that goes a long way to speak to the kind of man that you are.
Bro, this
A
reminds
lot
me
of
of
us
a
are just
Dion
standing
Craig
there
case, bro,
talking
where at
about,
the
right?
end they get
The
arrested.
discussion
Bro
between
just
Mark and
admitted
Officer
everything.
Jenkins is far from
Bro
over,
thought he was
as
finna
he
get off
has
being
more
honest.
jaw-dropping confessions to share. In the meantime, Mark's
More!
father has seen the handcuffs go on and has finally
More!
decided to get closer to the situation.
Dad's coming up behind you. Do you want me to inform your dad of what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Hugo. Hi.
What
So
more
he
could he...
informs me that he's already spoken with you about the things that he
Oh
did in
my
Tahoe.
goodness.
What it is?
Here
While
comes the
Mark's father
dad. Well, he
claims to
looked
be
just like his
unaware of the
dad.
events,
Is
what
that
he
crazy to
says
say?
next reveals he
Alright,
knows
like,
more than he's letting
It
on.
is crazy to
So
say.
he entered the rooms of multiple women. So I have a warrant for his arrest. There's 4 different charges. 2 are burglary, which is a felony in the state of Nevada.
Which he didn't steal anything.
It doesn't matter.
He
Burglary
didn't
is not
steal, he was
stealing.
rubbing feet,
Burglary
man.
in the state of Nevada
Broken
is
feet.
defined as entering any structure with the intent to commit larceny, assault, battery, or any other felony once inside.
Touching another person's body against their will is a battery. Okay,
Facts.
so that's
Bro, if
included
he
in the
was
section
detachable,
of
he would have
burglary.
took the
Okay.
toes with him.
And then
Facts.
battery and attempted battery. So there's 4 different charges. I'm sorry to, it sounds like he's been struggling with this for quite some time. So unfortunately, I believe he's escalating a little bit. I know he's already seeing a counselor, is what he told me, but he hasn't in
He
a minute.
definitely played this
Maybe
little
we need to revisit
piggy
that.
with people's feet.
But
That's crazy.
what's going on. So he just asked that I kind of fill you in, and so I wanted to fill you in.
I kind of noticed that when you were talking, you were trying to get him to admit something like a type of charge, like something that has to do with.
No, he has priors here. I don't know if you're aware of his history with Atwater Police Department or Merced County Sheriff's Office. He has prior contacts, and during those contacts, their cases, there was some information given to me that maybe he had been after taking some women's shoes.
Has they ever reacted to Lovely
touching
Peaches?
himself.
We reacted
According
her,
to
what,
the
2 streams
Atwater
ago?
Police
The music
Department,
video.
Mark was suspected of stealing women's shoes from porches and garages in his
my
neighborhood,
goodness.
leading to one sergeant giving him the
Dude.
nickname, the Shoe Bandit. But this won't be the only shoe-related incident, as a report will reveal later.
So we got... Bro, he a real deal supervillain, bro. In the daytime, he's the... No. At night, he's the foot fondler. At night, he's the shoe bandit. This is crazy, bro. How is he getting nicknames, bro? Bro, come on, man.
Do you think that he has
Shout out
fetish
Duke
that's
Dennis
kinda got
and
the
his
better of
8
him, and
kids.
he's having some decision-making issues,
Dude,
and it's escalating.
damn.
We're going from looking at feet, looking at shoes, stealing some shoes, and now we're touching people and breaking into their rooms, right?
While Mark waits in handcuffs, the second unit Officer Schultz requested has still not arrived.
Hey, it's Schultz from the Douglas County again. Hey, just want to let you know we're code 4 with one in
We gotta go to
custody.
bed. 20. Y'all got school tomorrow. Y'all can go to
Could
bed.
one of
20.
your units transport him
Uploading
for
on
us,
YouTube
or
tomorrow.
do we need to transport him to your facility? There's a 20-plus ETA. We're 14 minutes out from the facility. We want to just go.
Yeah, I can see. You want to just put him in the front? Yeah, that sounds
Dad
good.
and son got the same.
While
I'm
letting the
saying he
suspect
just like
sit
he
in the
was, bro.
front
He
seat
built.
beside the
He
arresting
had the same
officer is
mannerisms as his
unusual.
dad. He
It's
built
the
like his
following
dad. Like, yo,
conversation
that's
that takes
definitely his
place
son.
between the two that will surely raise a few eyebrows.
You're not going to attack me while I drive, right? No. Well, you say that, but I've had people attack me while I was driving, so I just want to make sure that that's not a deal. No, you've been a perfect gentleman, and I appreciate that. Thank you.
Left at the stop sign.
Left? All right, you be my driver. He's promised he's not going to attack me while I'm driving.
He promised.
I don't know. People do silly things.
As the conversation continues, the questions from Officer Jenkins veer more and more into deeply unsettling territory.
If the women had woken up, did you have a plan as to what you were going to do after that?
Just the same thing.
Just winged it?
Yeah.
Stop it.
Did you have a thought or a fantasy
He was going to bust on the toes. Stop.
No, not really. Yeah.
Not really.
Did it bother you at all that, like, they were sleeping next to their husband?
Disturbingly, in both instances, the women...
Nah, bro. Bro, if I wake up, see somebody fondling my wife's toes, he getting shot. How many toes we got? Chat, how many toes is on one foot? He getting shot for all the toes on all the feet. Or all the feet on all the toes, man. Every single foot on all the toes, he getting shot. Eat food. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm trying to say.
Were not alone. When one victim nudged her husband awake, he reported seeing a shadowy figure at the foot of their bed.
10 times.
After shouting at the unknown person, he then chased him through the sliding door,
every
but
single
lost
foot
sight
on
of him
that toe,
shortly
man, he getting
after.
shot for every single one.
Not specifically the husband, but that they were next to someone that have anything to do with it. But I guess, was it more exciting for you that way because it was a little more scary?
No, it's just the same.
So what part of it was exciting for you? Was it the entering the room secretly? Was it the actual feet and legs and being able to touch them? Or what was the most exciting thing?
What you in here for? And you say feet? Yeah, that's crazy.
Not
Bye, brother. Are you serious? Bro, y'all acting like y'all count y'all toes every single day. Let's be for real. When the last time y'all counted y'all toes, man?
Not really. Probably just like ones that are nice, you know, nicely groomed. And like, you know, I don't know.
Is it women's feet, men's feet, all
Just
feet?
women's feet.
Just
Yeah.
women's feet.
Just women?
Okay. I can't honestly say I've ever watched it. What would foot consist of?
Yeah.
Just
What
doing it with
what
the
is
feet
that?
all
Okay.
day. It's not nothing big.
What is foot corn,
Yeah,
dude?
It's just that.
All right. Have you ever tried it?
Yeah, I've tried it.
How'd it go?
Good.
Yeah, you enjoyed it?
Yeah.
With a consenting partner?
Yeah. Nah, I mean, I guess that'll help me
NGL
out,
breaking
but, you
into
know,
houses to touch feet is next
The
level
officer's line of
dedication.
questioning is
That's what I'm
far from
saying.
over, and there's still one important question
They
about his
call him
behavior she
Twinkle
hasn't yet to
They call
ask.
him Twinkle Toes for breaking into houses? That's crazy.
I mean, honestly.
If I have a partner, maybe. Yeah, of course.
Partner.
Have you
That's what
been
I'm saying,
in,
bro.
like,
They
a
get you a
committed
girl that
relationship
likes
where
the
that was
feet
a thing?
stuff.
No.
So you're not sure?
No.
Oh, that's why. Because you can't pull no
I've
hoes.
never actually like done that, like dated or anything like that,
Okay.
or like you looking for.
Never had a. Oh,
So
man.
just had encounters?
Yeah. Right now, what I'm doing is actually buying the shoes from the woman online,
Maya.
and that's kind of coping with my.
What the fuck?
Zayc, I don't believe you made high school.
Maya, what the fuck? T Money! What are you asking? Yo, chill out, bruh. Yo, chill out. Yo, what is going on in chat, bro? Oh, what is wrong with T Money? Calm down, bruh. Yo, Maya, calm down. What the hell do you mean he's in jail now? Yo.
My problem.
Okay.
After his identity in this
How
case
much
was
longer we
revealed
got
to
on
the
this
public,
video, bruh?
one woman came forward
Yo, y'all
with
gotta
a troubling
chill.
story about an interaction with Mark on the website OfferUp.com.
Yo, come on, man.
The truth of the matter has not been verified, and the statements made by this individual only
Oh,
reflect
no,
their
I'm the
opinion.
bad guy.
According to her statement, Mark was interested in purchasing a pair of
Bro,
high-heel shoes.
yo,
from her.
wildin'.
First, requested she
Y'all
put the
getting too
shoes on
comfy
and
watching
take
this
pictures
video,
of her
bruh.
feet. She refused and immediately ceased all communication with him. 9 other postings on his seller profile showed that Mark was attempting to
Free Farragalicious by Fergie Wedge Heels. Are these one of the shoes the shoe bandit stole?
sell or give away various pairs of women's sandals,
Oh my, no.
flip-flops, and high heels, which may be what prompts Officer Jenkins to ask the following question.
Is there a particular type of shoe that you like?
Yo, why is she asking him all these questions?
I'm not into like the closed-toed or anything.
Does she want to be next? Why is she asking all
So you
these
gotta be able to see the
questions?
feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever had the compulsion to hurt
No.
feet or anything
What
like
are
that?
these
Or
questions?
Did you have any thought of hurting the women when you were
no.
touching their feet and legs?
No.
Okay.
Finally arriving at the Merced Police Department, the officers prepare to take Mark in for processing.
Oh, man. Why they
Ironically,
showing
a
it?
routine
I know his
procedure
socks
will
smell
end up
crazy.
giving Mark a taste of his own medicine.
Lift up the bottom of your feet so I can see the bottom. Yeah. Separate your toes for me.
Oh, no. He gon' no. Y'all gonna make
While
him
it's
bust.
impossible to know what Mark may
Don't
have been
touch his
planning to do
toes.
next, it's clear that his unsettling obsession was taking a dangerous turn.
What?
Shortly after his arrest in Atwater, California, Mark Anthony
this is in
Gonzalez
Cali?
was extradited to Nevada to face charges where the crimes occurred. He pleaded guilty to 2 counts of felony burglary and was sentenced to 20 years in prison.
What?
And Mark was ordered to pay the families a restitution in the amount of $435.
Oh my goodness. Prez don't even get that long in jail. 20 or he didn't necessarily get 20 years for touching feet. He got 20 years for breaking into 2 homes. Bro, that was not worth it, bro. Dude, 20 years for... Yo, come on, man. Control your urges, man.
He was later
Dude.
transferred back to his home state, where he remains incarcerated at the Substance Abuse
Oh
Treatment
my
Facility.
goodness. Bro, you imagine your celly. So what you went for? I broke in some vacation homes and fondled some toes. Bro, oh my goodness. Well, now he got an unlimited supply. Too bad it's... Yo, let Tory cousin, what his name was, bro, the booty warrior, let Fleece Johnson find out he liked toes, bro.
State
It's over
Prison
with.
in Corcoran, California. He will be eligible for parole no sooner than February of 2032.
Buddy look overly bloated, facts. Nah, crazy vid, man.